body is like the whole guy. You feel like the whole guy from Simpson.
I realized I'm a god. Think I heard a bit when I murder shit. In a moment I'll be taking off a tourniquet. When I burn him and I hit him in the sternum, I don't even gotta enter, but I'm gonna win the tournament. That's what I'm all about.
So yeah, man. We're going to work. It's 6:20 in the afternoon and we're off to work. I'm doing the night shift today, so yeah, woohoo, lots and lots of fun. Let's see how the mic behaves this time. I'm gonna take it slow on the motorway. I'll probably do like 120 tops, no more than that, and see if that way the mic behaves alright. On the last try, I've seen that I don't have to shout so that you can hear me. Shouting actually is worse for the audio quality. Also, the box effect of the helmet is worse for me than it is for the recording, for the audio quality. In my helmet I'm hearing myself like terrible, as if I'm speaking from a well, but when I downloaded the recording, the audio was actually decent. The part where I shouted wasn't that great, so I'll try not to shout this time and leave my visor down. In town I guess I can lift the visor. It's no big deal if I lift it, but I want to see how things are on the motorway. I see a lot of people doing. I will talk about the gym because it's something I love doing. It's something I've done for a while. Sports in general, and it's something I enjoy doing. But you can extrapolate this to any activity you are doing or you like or you'd like to excel at. You see people doing shit when it's easy. It's easy to go to the gym when you have your body is rested, when your diet is okay, and you just go and fuck some shit up. It's more complicated, and that's where the commitment comes in. That's when the mindset, that's when the winners get separated from the losers. When you're like hungover, or when you're having a bad day, when you didn't eat properly, when you're bloated, when you just feel like crashing on the sofa and Netflix and chill, you know, that's when it matters. That's when it counts. Because when it's easy, anybody can fucking do it. You have a great training session. Check these guys out. You have a great training session. Maybe you hit a PR and it's all good. You're motivated as fuck. You had a great month and it's easy to keep going. The harder part comes when you had a shit week, when you didn't sleep at all, when you worked like 12-hour shifts, maybe graveyard shifts like me, and you still have to go to the gym if you want to obtain your goals. So that's when determination kicks in. That's when the losers separate from the winners, because you have to go. Many times I'm not feeling it, or I go and I have a shit training. really crap. I feel like crap. I don't hit the weights I'm supposed to hit. I don't feel the contraction. I mean, like, just awful training session. And it's pretty easy to get stuck in a rut and lose your motivation and just give up. But if you stick to it, you stick through the rough patches, you're gonna get back on track. The important thing is just sticking with it. I'll get off my diet like maybe sometimes even for a week, man, because it's pretty easy to fuck up. You start, well, tonight I'm gonna have my cheat day, right? My cheat meal. I'm gonna have pizza. And then in the morning you're like, man, those waffles with Nutella and peanut butter sure do look tasty. Well, what the fuck, I'm gonna have just these waffles and that's it. Then I'm back on the grind. And in the afternoon you're like, I mean, you're eating some chips watching a flick, or you're like, you get a crave for a kebab, or I don't know, anything. And before you know it, it's like a week went by and your diet was shit. You didn't even track your macros or anything, and you look in the mirror, of course you look like shit. You're bloated, you're all fucked up. Your body is like the old guy. You feel like the old guy from The Simpsons. But the important, and you look on those you look at those fitness guys on YouTube, and man, everybody's shredded. All of them have like perfect diets and stuff, and you're like, man, these guys for sure are not fucking around like I do. And you start losing motivation, because our brain is pretty fucked up like that. Because if you set a goal and it's a difficult one, when you sense that, like, hey, yeah, this is I have a lot on my plate here, it's not looking great, you know, your brain like starts to play tricks on you, and you go like, nah, maybe it's not that important, maybe, and if I don't get it, what? I mean, why the fuck would I really want a six-pack? Like, that's so superficial. Like, yeah, that's not really what matters in life. And your brain starts making up excuses for you. It's very easy, and that's like not only with the six-pack or the gym, with everything. Your brain starts to make up excuses for you, and if you don't keep it in check, that's when that's where the real danger lies. Because once you give in, you're always giving in. That's what I'm telling you. It's okay to get off track. Shit happens, you know. I mean, like, right, take December for example. It's like holidays. If you're studying, you get time free from college or from high school, what the fuck ever. And it's easy to like binge it, to have you go to parties, you drink a lot, or I don't know. It's in December, it's pretty common to get off track. Or I mean, in August, when everybody's on holiday. The important thing is coming back to the grind. Why? Because nobody's perfect. We all fall off. But I mean, a week, a month even won't kill you. If like 10 months a year, you have a pretty decent diet and you work your ass off. 1 month, yeah, it's gonna hinder your progress, make no mistake about it, but you're still, at the end of the year, you'll still notice a relevant progress. Whereas if you just abandon, you'll see your mates who kept going even after they fell off. They went at it again, they fell off again, they went at it again, and so on and so forth. And you see those guys, and you'll see them in a couple of years, and they're huge, they're jacked. And you'll be the same scrawny kid. Why? Because you fell off. You fell off for good, because anybody fucks up. The important thing, keep going in your direction. You stray off, you come back. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. We each try to do our best. I know, like the movie said it, winners always lose, losers always won about their best. But if you don't give up, you can't really be a loser. You'll get there eventually. Others will get there sooner for sure. But if you don't abandon, you can't lose, because you will eventually get there. And that applies to everything in life. I mean, you think winners always get it right, always. Like every endeavor, they just naturally, boom, I'm a millionaire, boom, I'm a fitness model, boom, I got the girl of my dreams. No, they fail a fucking lot, and each time you fail, you learn something new. You don't have to be afraid of it. So yeah, that's the rant for today. I'm pretty curious, how did this one, how does this audio turn out? Because the last one turned out pretty decent, so hopefully this one will too. Hopefully this one will too. I'm getting closer to work right now, so I'm just leaving the camera on so I can catch the clock tower over here at my left. You'll see it in a minute. Like, Madrid is already dressed for Christmas. Check those lights out. This here is the lights and the ornaments and stuff are significantly less than other years. We have a new mayor and she's a dick. So this year not so festive. Last year was great. I might be doing a run like next week or something through city center at night in the afternoon, so you guys can see the lights and everything. So yeah, if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.
I realized I'm a god. Think I heard a bit when I murder shit. In a moment I'll be taking off a tourniquet. When I burn him and I hit him in the sternum, I don't even gotta enter, but I'm gonna win the tournament. That's what I'm all about.